Hi guys, G3 here. Today I'd like to show you how to replace the machine heads on your Les Paul guitar. It might be an Epiphone or a Gibson, but they're basically the same configuration. So you have three per side. And as you can see, I've already installed one side and I have two to go on the other side. But I am replacing these Kluson types with those two holes with a Grover machine head. Same thing, Kluson type with two holes. And so the first thing that you need to note is, the screwdriver that you're going to be using should not be too big because the screws are really small. You can see, yeah. So this one will fit perfectly. So just make sure you slowly loosen the screws, and don't pull the screws like while they're not all the way out. You might like get a lot of wood out of it. So you want to maintain, if it's an old guitar, a vintage guitar, you really want to turn the screws very gently and slowly so that you don't loosen the thread. So for this, I've already taken it out, and as you can see, there's a lot of like wood that was taken out. So let's just blow that away. And one thing you might want to do is preserve the same screw. So the new machine heads came with new screws. I'd rather use the old screws because they might be like the perfect fit for the same hole. Sometimes the new screws are thinner. Sometimes they're bigger, so I'd rather use the same. But if your old screws are really bad, then yeah, might as well replace it. Okay, so one thing to also remember is the position of the machine head. So you want like the knob to be facing further away from you. So here the knobs are like on the further end. So you just want to make sure that its position is on the further end. And for here, we just want to slide it in. And what I did actually was to not use these sleeves. So it came along with sleeves, but then I found it really hard to remove the original ones. As you can see, this thing is like really difficult to remove. So it doesn't really matter, I can just leave them there. It'll fit anyway. They don't really help tighten the machine heads in any way. It's just there to, I'm thinking it's just for decorative purposes, but they don't really tighten it in any way. So I'm leaving the original there. And yeah, so now I'm going to be putting in the new machine head like that. Okay, cool. And then I'm using the same old screw to put it right there. Oops. Just make sure that, yep. And I am going to gently, gently tighten it. So I'm not going to tighten it right away. I'm just going to put it in like that, just so this is balanced. Okay, here's the other screw. There you go. Cool. All right. So be careful also not to over tighten the screw because it might crack the finish or even the wood if you do it really tight. So just enough where you can kind of like feel it a little tight, but don't over tighten it. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, cool. So yeah, that's it. I'm down to one last, but you guys can figure that out. But thanks for watching, and let me know what you think. Put your comments down below, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye.